Hey, my name is Jessamine Johnson, and I'm here to share with you the one and only ghost story that I have ever experienced. This happened to me 2 years ago in the spring of 2022. It was the middle of the week, middle of the day. I think it was around May because I was really close to graduating. This was my senior year, I remember. And I didn't have work this particular day after school, so I just went home and napped. And I went to bed while the sun was up, woke up while the sun was up. So it was only like an hour and a half long nap. But I experienced something like what woke me up from my nap was something I feel like I wasn't supposed to see, or it was a really bad dream, but it left me with a feeling that I still can't shake to this day. I like to say that it was a bad dream because if it wasn't, that's terrifying. Let me explain. So, I remember waking up, but it wasn't fully awake. Like my mind wasn't ready to get out of bed. It seemed like something like kind of drew me out of sleep, and I wasn't fully awake yet. I remember not moving my body at all. And I don't know if it's because I couldn't move my body or just that I didn't want to, but I couldn't move anything from my neck down. I was just laying in my bed. And I remember looking off to the right side of my bed towards where the wall would be, and there was a shadowy dark figure, like it bipedal human form, but I couldn't make out any features. It was just dark. And this thing was just standing there, kind of not like really close to me, not hovering over me, but it was definitely standing there watching me. And I watched it. As soon as I kind of woke up, I watched it start to head out towards my bedroom door. And I followed it with my head, and as soon as it got to my bedroom door, it turned back and made direct eye contact with me. And this is what really weirds me out about this entire story, is the way I felt while it was looking at me. It felt like there was something drilling into my head, not pain necessarily, but it felt like my head was being shaken. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen Cyberpunk 2077 or Cyberpunk Edgerunners, the anime, but the cyberpsychosis scene, literally that's what my head feels like or felt like. Anyways, this thing, I felt like I wasn't supposed to be seeing this. I felt like I wasn't supposed to be acknowledging that it was there. And as soon as it made eye contact with me, it seemed like that was the message it was trying to get across. Like, you were supposed to be asleep. You weren't supposed to look at me. Like, this and that. Which is why I say I hope that this was a bad dream. Because I don't know. I don't know what that was. I have no idea. This whole encounter lasted maybe 30 seconds, just seeing it, watching it move, making eye contact, and then it's gone. It just left. But the feeling that I got after this lives with me to this day. That was the weirdest thing I have ever experienced in my life. I don't know if that was a bad dream. Like, I've had bad dreams and they have made me feel weird when I wake up, yeah, but not disturbed to my core. This really felt like I was watching something I wasn't supposed to. And I don't know, I'm terrified. Well, not terrified, like, I'm okay. It hasn't happened to me since. I tell this story to people every once in a while, and the more and more I repeat it, the more I'm like, yeah, this just sounds like a bad dream. But it's really the feeling that I got while this was happening and after this happened. It's the fact that it lived with me. It lives with me. Like, I have a name for this thing. I call it Marcus because I think about it sometimes, and it's just frightening. I don't know. Thank you. Fuck. I'm gonna edit that part out. The thing about this, though, that was a little weird for me is also I don't have any background with ghosts or stuff like this. No one in my family does. Nobody I grew up with would talk about things like this, like ghosts like this. There was no religion in my household either, so even things that were, seemed to be kind of normal when talking about spirituality and everything, weren't a conversation in my household. And so it's weird for me to process this stuff because I still really don't think it was a dream. And with that in mind, that betrays my entire logical thought process of understanding the things around me. It's just crazy. That's why, like, these ghost stories and stuff are just really, really, it just gives me goosebumps thinking about it, because if that's real, what is that, dude? What was that? Why was it watching me? Like, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, thank you.